started the recording. So, why'd you just almost like? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna say Bulbasaur is a solid either A or B tier.
I'd say B.
I'd say B.
Cause like he's good. Like stats wise, he's good. Typing is really nice.
Literally,
especially with grass and poison at the beginning.
Yeah.
The only double besides Rowlet.
Yeah.
But I also just think he's the worst of his
generation.
Not
like against like Charmander, who I personally would say A tier.
I can agree with that.
I was gonna say Bulbasaur's line, but we're not really taking the rest into it.
Yeah, we're not throwing the
bases.
We're just doing the base. I like Charmander's design and the fact that like he really shows he's a fire type, especially with that tail.
I agree.
Like,
bro, what else would he be if he's the color orange? What other type would he be?
He's the color
There's
orange.
plenty of orange types that are fire, like
orange
Phalanx.
types.
Yeah.
Phalanx. There's also
well, he's also more yellow.
there's also Dwebble.
That's true.
And
So,
Crystal, yeah.
But just like, I think A tier is solid for Charmander.
All right, Squirtle.
I'd put Squirtle in
And
A
A
tier.
tier as well.
Yeah.
But do we like it better than Charmander?
Do we like Squirtle? I feel like
I do.
I mean honestly.
Yeah, I do. I think
I
he's
do.
better.
I think I could agree.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
So I think we can all agree on this one.
Yes,
Uh,
the most boring.
next-
the most
next we
we
got-
can't just speed run.
Yeah. No, there's no explanation
I'd put
needed.
Cynical in D tier.
I feel like. Whoa.
I'd say
Okay.
C.
That's a
I'd say
little
C.
low.
Actually,
I'd say C.
I'd say
C
C.
tier.
Honestly, C or B. I like Cyndaquil.
No, I'd say C.
He's
I'd
got
say
a
C.
really nice design with
I
the
don't-
fire on the back.
I'd say C.
And he's got the exact same stats. Oh wait, no, that's
His
All of
evolution
them
is
have
better,
stats.
but I just
Do they
think
all
he's-
the whole evolution line? Because I know Charizard and
All starters pretty much
Typhlosion.
have the same base stat totals.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, base at totals. He's talking about base stat
I
spread.
don't know about
Oh.
C tier. Honestly, I feel like maybe
I'm
a low
indifferent
B.
with B and C.
I feel like
B
a
and
low-
C's
Yeah,
good range.
if he's
low
dead
B.
last B, then probably.
Okay, I can agree with that. Okay, so we've gotten through to Totodile.
Honestly, I'd put B.
No,
Why you're not putting him at S tier,
I'd put him
bro?
I'd put
You're
him in B.
biased.
I'd put him at
A.
like
I'd put him in
not
B.
at the beginning though.
I say behind Squirtle in front of Charmander.
I could agree
in
with that.
between.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, is he?
I
think
like
he's
Totodile.
cool.
Totodile's
I
amazing,
think he's
bro.
cool, but I don't know if he's better than Squirtle.
His
I
evolution,
look. He would say the beginning of B tier.
his evolution got an ass.
The
on him, though.
beginning of B tier.
Yeah.
I'd say the beginning of B tier. I don't think he's better than Charmander. I think the
I
Gen
feel
2
like-
starters are all kind of.
I feel like that's a fair placement for him.
I guess.
All
I'll
right,
agree.
Trico.
Trico is a really solid one.
Yeah,
I'd put him
he's,
in- I'd put him
he's
in B.
good, but he's C
I put him
tier.
in
Just
front
like Sceptile is amazing, but Trico's not the best. I feel like a C tier.
I'd say C, like high C.
I'd put him in front of Ball. I'd put him in front of Cyndaquil,
Yeah, same.
or at least
Like-
at the back of.
Oh
B.
yeah, if we're going off of like Cyndaquil, then we'd probably put him at C above Cyndaquil then.
We
That's what
could.
I would say. I would say right there.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a fair.
That's not
placement.
bad.
Okay, Torchic.
I'd say
Torchic?
A.
I'd say
A.
C.
I'd say A.
I'd say A.
What the free?
I'd
Why
say
do you
A.
like C?
I'd say
I don't
A in
like
front of
Torchic as
Charmander.
much.
Except for that one design where he's just got that one pixel.
Oh yeah, the
that
female
one black
version.
pixel.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, actually, maybe
I'd put him in front of Charmander.
That could get him a
for,
B
yeah,
tier.
front at B tier, front at B tier.
But he has a gender difference. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But I still feel like just because that one black pixel.
Okay.
All right, Mudkip.
Well, you know
Mudkip.
that's a reference,
Okay.
right?
All right, guys.
F
No.
tier.
There's a
No.
reason for the black
No.
pixel.
F.
I'd
No.
low-key say S tier.
Honestly, I'd say
S.
top of A.
I feel like top of A, like right there. I don't know about S, cause like
Okay, fair.
But
I
we're
don't-
not gonna have any S tiers.
No.
I don't think we're gonna have any S tiers.
Oh, we're gonna have.
we're gonna have an S tier.
Well, if I feel like if Mudkip isn't an S tier, then what else?
We're
is
gonna
be
have an S tier.
No, I don't think.
No.
Torchic
I'd say
belongs
that's
up
mid
there.
of it. I'd say that's middle of A.
Middle of A, like
Yeah,
behind
behind-
Squirtle, like behind Squirtle.
behind
yeah.
Squirtle.
Yeah.
Squirtle,
Yeah.
That's fair. Turtwig's pretty good, but
There's just
Alright.
not a lot going on.
yeah.
there.
Chimchar,
I'd put him in B.
base design.
I'd put
I
him
feel
in
like
B.
C,
C.
honestly.
I could see C. I'm fine with that.
Because like Infernape is amazing, like or Infernape would gain an A or an S tier,
You're
right?
breaking my heart.
But Chimchar,
It's just a fire monkey. It's just a monkey with a fire
just
tail.
Chimchar.
It doesn't have the cute factor as much as the others do.
As much as like Charmander, Charmander pulled that off like
or
crazy.
like Squirtle. And it's not derpy like Mudkip.
And like Bulbasaur, all the Gen 1.
It's not derpy and it's not cute.
Wow.
It's just a monkey that has fire.
Then what's Torchic?
It's cute.
It's a chicken.
Exactly.
It's a monkey.
Yeah, but it's cute.
I wanted to say
I
something
don't
really
see it.
bad, but
I wouldn't
I'm
even
not gonna
say-
say it.
Chim- I
Now we
wouldn't
should
even-
probably cut that part out when we're editing. Now.
I wouldn't even say Chimchar is cute or
I feel like
derpy.
we solid C.
Yeah, I could,
C or maybe low B below Cinderquil.
I think we need less B tier, so let's do C.
Yeah. All right. Next we got Piplup. The
I'd put him in. I'd
C
put him
or
in
D?
C. I'd,
C or D?
I'd put him in C.
Actually,
it's the
D.
worst of his line.
I'd say D.
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 Yeah.
We do need a D, and Piplup kind of fits.
I don't know.
that.
I feel like we don't need. I feel like low B. I feel like low D. C.
Low C.
Low C.
I think
D
I think
or low
below
C? I'm-
Chimchar. Below Chimchar.
Below Chimchar. I feel like
Yes.
that's fair. And then we
Yeah.
got.
Snivy.
We're on to Gen 5.
tier.
Snipe.
D tier.
Whoa.
I'd say I still think C.
I like his design. I don't know what y'all are
I
talking
think
about.
it's cute.
I hate it, bro.
It's a nice design.
Okay,
I hate
I
it.
gotta
has
stop-
character.
I gotta stop
It
believing
has
in the
character.
fact about like the whole evolution line and not just the Pokemon.
Yeah, you're thinking.
But I still say D tier.
Out of all of these, Snivy has the most character.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
not-
a
it's-
smug, just like.
It's not just
yeah,
cute,
Yeah.
it's
Bump
not-
him up to C at least.
It's not just cute or derpy.
well,
it
we're
has
putting
character.
Snivy. I feel like Chimchar should be in D then. Or Pip.
Whoa, I feel like.
I feel like Snivy above
Ah,
Piplup.
Snivy above Chimchar.
No, not above Chimchar, above Piplup.
I don't
In
know
be-
about that.
In between Piplup and Chimchar.
Yeah, that I would agree with.
Alright, Tepig.
Tepig.
I feel like Tepig's B tier.
D tier.
I'd say B tier.
D.
D?
No,
I think he's cute.
D. You're getting B's and D's. Okay, so
Compromise with C.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Dead
a
last.
good,
I'd say
Dead
I'd
No,
say
no,
C.
in between.
above, yeah, like
Yeah.
right there. What the?
Where he belongs!
No.
A real.
All right,
Oshawott.
Oshawott.
I feel like no.
No,
No.
I mean, it's interesting. I could give a B tier.
Absolutely.
I'd agree with
I think
B.
it's cute and it's interesting.
Yeah,
I
I
like.
think- yeah.
The
B tier's
character
fine.
of Oshawott from like the entirety of his anime was just amazing.
I like the
I like
the
that.
thing.
Except for the fact that I
scallop.
forget what season was, but Ash never freaking evolved it. To.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
Gen 5.
Yeah.
black and white.
I like the scallop it has. I think it's cool. It's also like a sword. I think it's cool.
yeah,
The
Razor
Scout
Shell.
Drop.
Yeah.
And then
Chespin is S tier. I'd put Chespin in S tier.
No,
I
no,
figured
no.
I don't know
I'd
about
say-
S tier. I
I
give him
don't,
an A tier.
I'd say middle.
I'd give him
B
an
tier.
A tier.
I'd put
I'd
him,
say A purely because of him in the anime alone.
I-
Him in the anime because there was the Clemens Chespin.
I freaking love that guy.
And then there was Chespy, which was that Alon's like friends.
I'd put him in
Chespin.
front of
Yeah.
Turtwig in A tier. That's what I think.
No.
In front of Turtwig is a bit much. I feel like A tier because like
I just really like.
I don't know if
Turtwig.
he's
Just-
above or all like above these guys. I mean, I guess that's fair. But like above
I feel like if
Charmander and
Chespin
Turtwig.
is in front of Torchic.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Chespin has more character
I
than
feel like
Turtwig
put-
ever.
Chespin
did.
gives
Okay,
a lot
okay,
of
okay.
character
I
just
feel
because of
like
the anime.
Put Chespin in between Totodile and Torchic.
Totodile and
I don't know. I feel like could be between Charmander and Turtwig, or behind Charmander. I could see either of those. I don't see behind Torchic though,
Yeah,
I say above Torchic.
because Torchic doesn't have much character. It just is kind of.
He just didn't get that much screen time, you know? Because, like, Chespin was heavily carried by the anime.
Yeah,
but
and he was
Torchic,
also a
Torchic's
big guy.
amazing just without even, like, that much screen time. I'm pretty sure May had a Blaziken,
Yeah, she did.
but I didn't really watch through that anime.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, I don't know how long she had Torchic as Torchic, so I feel like it could just be A tier.
I'd say that. Yeah.
Chespin was
Yeah,
just
I'd say right
I
there,
love the
honestly.
fact that they just made Chespin a big bag in the anime, and
Yeah.
he just ate everything to the point where he was just sick.
Pretty much.
Okay,
I'd say
Fennekin, can
Fennekin's
we
D
agree?
tier. I'd say D
D.
tier.
D.
They're
Better
not
than Chikorita.
not
Better than
bad, just
Chikorita.
forgettable.
Yeah.
If it was this one,
I'd
F tier.
still say D. I don't think
But we're
that's
not
bad
doing that
design.
yet. Get out of here.
All right,
Froakie, can we all agree S?
I'd say
we
A.
can all agree on
I'd
that.
say
I'd
A.
say A.
What?
I'd say A.
Hey, here's the thing. His design is. Oh, I just don't really like it.
Let's say top of
here's
A.
the- okay, here's the thing. Frokie's good, but like I feel like they could have changed some stuff about the design because he does look a little weird.
But,
Because
but think about it. If we don't put Froakie, the main man Froakie, in S tier, we're gonna get no S tiers.
We have skeleton.
We're not doing it.
I mean,
No, I wouldn't
No.
say for Coco.
no.
all right, fine. I guess we can put him.
Okay,
S
yeah,
tier.
that
I mean,
Keep him in S.
We need someone in S tier.
He's amazing.
I mean,
feel like
I'd say
it's,
Him in the anime
okay.
was
I would say
good.
front of A tier or S tier. So I guess just do S tier.
It's either a very high A tier or just plain S.
Or
I
like
think
S.
just S.
I
plain
feel
S.
like S is good.
Like I'd say mid S,
I guess
but I don't
mid
know
to
how many
S,
more
yeah.
S tiers
Yeah,
we have.
Rowlet
That's an S
could
tier.
be an S tier.
That's an S tier.
Yes,
I
I
feel like
think
he's an
Rowlet
S.
is an S tier.
I feel like he's
Literally,
an S.
literally, it's
He's
so
so
cute.
good.
Because him in the anime was great, and B, him
He's so cute.
as a starter Pokemon is pretty good.
His animations in the games are so like cute.
All right, Litten.
Litten.
That's an S tier.
No.
I
I'd
feel-
say
High
I'd
A.
say high
I'd say
A.
in between Squirtle and Mudkip.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a solid choice. I
I
feel like
think that's good.
I would agree. Litton's got really nice design and is honestly works very well
I mean,
with
it's
the
a
typing.
it's a cat, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think I like him more than Rowlet, but I know you guys don't.
All right,
So
Poplio,
C tier.
I'd say
C
A
or
tier.
D?
I'd say A.
D or
But-
C?
I think Poplio's cute. I think
We could give him a high C if you
I'd say
like
above
him.
Chimchar.
I think it's a one. Of
I don't
the,
know about Chimchar.
no.
Like above Snivy,
It has such a-
If
or,
Chimchar is just a
Tepig.
fire monkey, Poplio is just a seal.
Yeah, because that's
It's a
a
seal. That's a carnivore
Hear me
animal.
Chimchar.
What's the difference?
Guys, Chimchar is a fire monkey. That's non-realistic. This is literally just a real-life seal. Seals are already in the water.
Yeah.
So I feel like Chimchar
design's
still is
kinda
above.
like-
The design is just
But
a
Then
seal.
I say
Turtles
put
are
it below
grass.
Snivy.
Turtles are no.
To be
Tortoises,
fair, Squirtle is
tortoises,
really basic.
Squirtle's also basic, and most dragons are fire types.
But Charizard isn't a dragon
And
type.
frogs are always in the water. Birds always freaking fly.
Yeah, but that's
in
a grass type,
forests
buddy.
and stuff.
It's a grass
exactly.
type, buddy.
I mean, it's grass flying, but
Okay,
Whatever.
but I'm just saying, like in this case,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think like the first stage is that good. I
Yeah.
just think the rest of the line's really
you
You're
kept
you're
saying
taking in
Prismarina.
the whole
You're
thing.
taking in like what Into evolves to. We're talking just the base form. Personally, I would say D tier.
I'd
Same.
see.
Same.
good. I'd say middle C.
I'd say
C.
D.
So we're like here.
Let put him below Tepig because we're
Below
compromising. Because you guys are saying D tier, we're
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
C tier.
Either
I can agree with this. I can agree with this.
that's a bit more realistic. All right,
Alright.
we're on to
Grookey.
I don't like Grookey that much. I'd put him B.
Yeah, I'd say
pretty-
B tier.
B tier.
High.
I'd say it's the second.
Above Bulbasaur.
I'd say it's like the middle.
No.
Honestly, I would say
pillar.
like below Cyndaquil, like right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Like Cyndaquil is really nice. Grookey's all right, and Oshawott is just like he's still all right, but like I feel like Grookey just like he's just a silly little guy, you know. He's got his little twig. He smacks stuff with it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Square
Alright.
rating, I'd say S
Hold
tier.
on. If you guys don't put him in one place or above, I'm going to freak out.
I'd say
Below Chikorita.
no.
I'd
No,
say
I
S
feel like-
tier or A tier or high A.
I feel like A
S
or
tier.
high B. So
I think,
like
actually think S tier.
like
bro.
somewhere like either I
think
don't
it's-
know about.
Well,
S.
the thing is
I'm not going to voice my opinion until you
Once
guys
they get-
until you guys place your place.
Once they
I'm
get-
saying S tier, bro.
once they got later in the generations, they stopped looking like animals. Like Scorbunny looks less like an animal.
yeah, but we're
He's a
just
rabbit.
going, we're just going base.
I feel
I'm
like
not talking about the evolution line. I'm talking about the design of the starter. It looks less
Yeah,
human.
but you were talking about the later in the game, which means their evolution.
No, I'm saying later in the games.
like
Yeah.
generation wise there.
Oh, okay.
They started looking less like animals.
I feel like-
I'd say above Chikorita, maybe even above Chespin. Because it has so much more. It has so much character. It's a soccer playing rabbit. Torchic is just a chicken that's a little.
I'd low-key say S tier.
That's
Dead last in S tier.
dead last in S
I
tier.
could s-
I would agree with like maybe here.
I would say it's above Charmander, honestly. I mean, that's just my anti like Charmander bias. I like
Yeah,
Charmander.
a lot
but-
of people would just hate on Charmander because he's like basic.
Well, I like
or-
Charmander. I just think it's the worst Gen 1 starter.
In QF
XQC.
XQC's words, Charmander's basic as frick. Did you just say you? What?
Oh my goodness.
Nah, but I feel like Charmander just gets a lot of hate because he's considered basic.
He's everywhere.
I feel like somewhere in A tier.
I would say.
I don't know about
I'd say behind
here,
Squirtle.
like-
behind
I could
Squirtle
agree with that.
or behind Litten.
Yeah,
I feel like that's good.
I agree
Eric's
with you guys.
happy.
I'm happy. I was saying A or S.
A or S.
Okay.
I feel like that's solid. I feel like it's solid.
Now
Okay.
put it in F tier.
Now it's time for
No.
Sobble. I'd say D tier.
No,
D.
C.
It's stupid.
C.
D.
He's better than you think.
Better than
No,
you think.
stop. Stop
okay,
going so.
wait,
My bad,
hold
my
on.
bad, my bad, my
Stop.
bad, my
Stop.
bad.
Okay, go one by one.
He is above
One by
Piplup. No, stop.
What?
Sobble is above Piplup.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
Okay,
you're
let's
saying
let-
the crybabies.
Let's let
lizard.
Colton talk. Let's let
Let's
Colton
let
talk.
he what's
Colton, what's your,
Listen,
what do you
listen,
think?
He's actually Loki a good Pokemon. It's like the same thing with freaking Froakie. I think it's fine there, but like obviously not that high. But like it's the same thing, bro.
Give us an actual
Water,
reason.
water frog, water lizard. Like,
Dude,
Yeah, but
you guys are
Froakie-
saying
saying
that.
that
I
was
said
like,
you also have Grass Lizard right here.
You were saying that was a bad
exactly,
thing
and
before.
you guys are yes, and but,
I
like,
mean, I
if-
could agree with like.
Loki, I don't even.
Like a
okay,
year.
can I be honest? I don't have an explanation. I low-key just don't like it at D tier.
We could go bottom of C.
Yeah, that's
I'm fine with bottom of C.
Because I don't think Sobble is as bad as Fennekin.
I'd say top
Mm.
of D. I don't know though. I think
Either
I
top
just
of
don't
D
like-
or bottom of C. I feel like this is interchangeable from here to here.
Well, let's do a
I'm
vote.
fine
I
with.
say top of D. What do you say?
I'm gonna just side with Colton on this one and go bottom of C.
Okay.
I can
Right.
go with
That's
that.
fine.
He's not that bad as Fennekin.
Okay. Now Sprigatito, the weed cat.
F.
The weed cat.
No, I'd say.
Okay,
say
if
B.
we're going off of design base, I feel like it's actually pretty solid. Like, I know it gets a lot of hate because of
The-
this.
Yeah. But we're
But
just
if
going-
we're going off of the design
I'd say
of the
D or F.
first one,
I'd say it's just a worse Litten.
it's a worse
Oh,
Litten,
beginning of D
but
tier.
it's still
Beginning of D.
solid.
I think it's
Beginning of
cute.
D.
I feel
Top
like
of D.
I feel
No,
like
what? You're not.
I feel like somewhere in C.
I'd say mid C,
Because
A or high C.
If you're going strictly off of design, it's not that bad.
I'd say between.
We're going
popu-
off of more than just design, though.
I'd say yeah, but what else is there to do? The design, battle prowess doesn't matter.
Design
They're
and
starters.
like damage wise, because these are the first evolution. You know they're not going to do that much.
I mean,
so
you
the
can
only,
also solo Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with one Sprigatito.
You can do that with any
How?
Pokemon.
yeah, if you just level anything up to
You've
level
done
100.
it. Like people have done it.
Oh, they just get.
You can do that with any Pokemon. People
Yeah.
have beaten Leon with a level 1 Ghastly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'd say above Piplup.
It is also versatile.
Between
Whoa,
Piplup.
whoa.
Between Piplup and Sobble.
Above.
Actually,
Sobble.
no, below Piplup. Below, I'd say.
I feel like
I'd say above.
below
Sobble,
Sobble.
too.
I'd say above Sobble.
I say just bottom of C.
Yeah, bottom of C, honestly.
That's fine. I don't really care.
Okay, Fuecoco.
I'd say for Coco. I don't
B,
like it. I don't
high
like it.
B. High B.
I love the Derpy Apple Croc.
Yeah, I'd say above
High B.
Bulbasaur.
I would see.
Above Bulbasaur.
Actually, maybe.
Yes.
Actually, I'd say above
No,
Totodile.
No, yeah, no. Right there.
above
That's
Toad.
I don't like.
Whoa.
I don't like Totodile that much.
I say that's good. That's good.
I think right there. Okay.
I think that's fair.
I'd be fine with that. I just personally don't like most of Gen 9.
But
Like-
you also haven't played it.
Yeah, I just don't like their designs though. They just, I don't know.
I can see that for Sprigatito. I don't really see that for Coco.
I like Fuecoco because he's
I feel like
so
Coco
derpy.
could be like here. Like I like Cyndaquil more.
If we want to compromise, we can do between Cyndaquil and Trico. Because you want it there, and
I'm
we
good
want
with
it.
that.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess.
All right, last one.
Loki.
Waxley.
Dead last in B tier.
I'd say
No,
dead last.
no.
That's not that. That's
I feel
not
like it's
terrible.
lower.
I feel like it could be like top of C.
Well, I like Quaxley.
Yes,
I just don't like what it
bro.
turns into.
Yes. Yes.
but
right
All
But
it
we're
is
not-
is a duck with
Quaxley
a
on its
hairdo.
Quaxley in its own is.
And
not bad.
all that is a rabbit
Okay,
with red
let's
on it.
let's get off of the it's just that argument. I feel like that argument could go for anything. I feel like top of C is our because like it's not a bad design. It gives off the vibe. It's a
I
duck.
just don't think.
I think
top
it's-
of C.
I'd
though.
say top of C. I think
We could go like below Chimchar.
No, Chimchar sucks. I don't
We're
care
going
what you think,
nowhere
Aaron.
with this.
Chimchar
We're
sucks.
going
It's
nowhere.
above Chimchar.
I think that this is a good final list.
I feel like yeah, if we're not counting like yellow and then also the Let's Go games.
Honestly, I would put Chikorita in the bottom of D.
No.
if it was like Bayleaf, I would agree with that.
I still think
But
Chikorita
no.
hate is overrated. I'm not saying they're good.
Alright,
I'm just
are we
saying they're
gonna-
not
Are
F
we
tier.
resetting the list and then are we just gonna add?
Well, I feel like this is solid. I don't.
I think that this is a solid list.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like that's good.
Yeah. Cool.
Uh,
Alright, are we